Today we will discuss about some basic things in the Java. So that is the first thing is the class and object. So what do you mean by object? So object has a particular state and behavior. State means a descriptive characteristic we can tell a state. Behavior means what it can do or what can be done to it. That is called the behavior. So the object having mainly two things, a state and a behavior. For example, a state of bank account includes its account number and its current balance. So the behavior means what is a bank account is including the ability to make the people deposit and they can withdraw. This is the behavior of the account. So note that the behavior of an object might be changed its states. For example, a chair, pen, table, keyboard, bike, etc. things. It can be physical things, so it can be changed. So what do you mean by an object? Object is an entity to the class and it has mainly two things, a state and a behavior. So it can be changed. The behavior of the object can be changed. Now next we'll move to class. What do you mean by a class? So a class is a blueprint of an object. A class can be used methods to define the behavior of the object. So that the class contains the main method of a Java program represent the entire program, and the class represent a concept and an object represent the embodiment of that concept. Multiple objects can be created from the same class. For example, I have a class with the properties with this object like for example our classroom. So we have a class second BCD. It has the object like all of you, all the 60 students, and your bench, your pencil, pen. All these are the object. So all together we can tell it is a class. So multiple objects can be created from a class. And next we'll go how to declare a class. So class has to declare by the term or the keyword class space the name of the class. And inside we can mention the data members and the methods. Method is like our functions. What are the function we want to involve inside this? We can add. So the syntax of the class will be start from the keyword class space class name. And always in this Java programming, the class name and the program name has to be same and the first letter must be the capital letter. So now I am showing a simple example of object and a class. You can see here a class student. Okay, this is a program or is a class starting with the student, starting with no some constraint something. I just related to the student class, and the class name is student, and it is including the data members as integer ID and the string as name, and it has a function or like method. The name of the method is get ID. And now we are writing the program public static void domain string argues inside say student s1 equal to new student 1. So what it is doing is we are creating an object. This particular statement what it is doing actually, it is creating an object of the class student. And after that, what I done, system.out.println s1.id. What it is actually doing, it is printing. Which ID it will print here? The ID already what I mentioned in this class that it will mention. It will print on the screen. And system.out.println s1.name and the get ID. Okay, so this is just we're just showing how we are invoking while we are writing a class. So nothing like that. It's like class has to start with the keyword class and the class name. Inside we can add the data members, means which are the variables or which are the values we want to invoke that we have to add there inside, and then we can add the methods. So this is what an example of object and class. Next, what is the meaning of, what is the advantage of method is we can the reusability of the code will be more in the when we are using the methods, and optimization also will be good in when we are using the method. So that's it about the for the class and object. Then we'll continue this for the next